All right, so the last video ended at like 26 minutes, so so I had to trim it at 20 minutes. So I'm gonna end this last one. So we were talking about creating a savings by paying yourself first, and the best thing that you can do in order to do this is to do it automatically, right? So decide on a percentage or a dollar amount to automatically be drafted either from your paycheck into your savings account or directly from your bank account, right? So it doesn't matter how small you start. You can start with like $5, right? The goal is to create some sort of consistency, and then you're creating a habit, right? So once you start doing $5 a week or $5 a paycheck or 5% a paycheck, when you start seeing your savings account being built up, you're gonna be like, oh my goodness, I could do this. You know what? I'm gonna start adding more. I started with $5. Now, you know what? Let me try 10. Let's see if I could do $10 a week. And the thing about it is, it's out of sight, out of mind. So if you do it automatically before you pay bills, before you even see your paycheck, you're not gonna miss it, right? And again, like I said, when you start seeing your bank account being built up, you're gonna start trying to increase that amount. So next thing you know, you're gonna start doing $20 a week, and then $50 a week. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna start finding more ways to do more. Hey, oh my goodness, I was able to do $20 a week. Girl, I ain't drinking coffee every morning. Look, I'm gonna make my coffee from the house or whatever. I'm gonna save my $6, $7, $8 from Starbucks because I'm gonna start adding that to my savings. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're starting to reach that $416 a week plan to get to that $20,000 a year goal. See what I'm saying? All right, so there are several apps that you can use that'll help you do this automatically. A few of the apps that I use is one's called Digit. I like Digit. It automatically pulls like $5. I did increase it at one time, and then what I like about it is that when I have to pull back, I can pull back. So I had it at $5. I had increased it to 10. I had increased it to 20, and this was per week. And so once I started doing things like with my lanai, I said, okay, let me draw back a little bit. I maintained my savings, but I drew back from that $20 and was able to go back down to $15 or whatever. So I do like the fact that you can, change it up as you need to. So I use Digit. I also use an app called Dosh, $H. You can find that in your app store. Dosh is nice because it gives you cash back on certain purchases. And so I set that thing up and I completely forgot about it. I went back and checked and I got like $80 in there. Didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? So it's really nice when stuff like that is done automatically. That's cash back. That's free money. That's free money, honey. You hear me? I will take free money any day of the week. So Dosh is really nice for that. The most recent app that I got, I don't even remember how I think I saw this on Shark Tank. It's called Change Ed. It's changing my life at this very moment, right? So Change Ed is actually tied to your student loans if you still have them. So what Change Ed does is it actually rounds up your spending. So if you spend, $2.50, it's going to round up 50 cents and add that to your Change Ed count. And then once your Change Ed count gets to a certain benchmark, it'll take that money and pay on your student loans. So to date, I started using Change Ed October 17th of this year. And in just these 2 months, Change Ed has paid, I think let me look, it's $45.89 towards my student loans. All that came from my roundups, y'all. I would have never done that on my own. I would have never put just under $50 by myself to my student loans. Wouldn't have done it. You know what I'm saying? That would literally, you would have to go into your bank account, look at what you purchased for the day, round up, move that round up to another account, and then be disciplined enough at the end of the month or at the end of the quarter or whatever to take that money and pay towards your student loans. I ain't doing that. I can tell you that right now. I wouldn't. So Change Ed does it for you. So that is like the most revolutionary thing for me in recent months with my savings. So I really like Change Ed. So the idea again is paying yourself first. So you're establishing a savings by paying yourself first before you pay your bills, because bills are inevitable. They're always going to be there. But creating the habit of savings by doing it automatically is really where you want to be. So I have a bonus one for you guys. We talked about 4 different principles, right, for financial discipline. So the first one was establishing goals, creating a plan to reach that goal. What was the other one? Being accountable for our spending. That was the third one. And then creating the savings by paying ourselves for it first. So that's the fourth thing. Four principles for creating financial habits that's going to lead to financial discipline. The fifth one is a bonus, and that is investing, right? I am a big advocate on investing because there is money to be made. The people who have generational wealth did so by investing. I promise you that. So if you can find ways to make your money make money, by all means do that. And there are apps that'll help you do that as well. So if you don't know anything about investing, you really don't need to know anything. As a novice investor, you can use apps like Acorns and Stash. I use those apps. I love them. I like Stash more than I do Acorns, but I use both of them. So Acorns and Stash will take however much money you say you want to automatically transfer from your bank account, and they will invest that money into companies that you pick, right? And so you can pick companies that you're familiar with. You can go in and see what their history is as far as how much money those companies are making on an annual basis, and you can decide in that aspect, or you can just let the app do it for you or whatever. But it's helping you to make money by investing, and you really don't need to know a whole lot about investing to do that. So Acorns and Stash. There are several other apps out there. If you know any, please, by all means, comment under the video and let us know what apps you're using. Now, if you want to get into buying and selling stocks, then you're going to need a brokerage account. And I use TD Ameritrade. I love TD Ameritrade. I've been using them for I don't know how many years, but I like them because their interface is really easy to use. It's really easy to understand. It looks nice, you know what I mean? It's nothing worse than something going into an app and it's very confusing, and you don't even know how to buy. And TD Ameritrade for me is very easy. The other thing I like about TD Ameritrade is the fact that they have a $0 brokerage fee. Hello. Trades cost $0. Ain't nothing better than free. So it used to be $9.95, then they went down to $6.95. I think they were competing with some other brokerage accounts, but they are now at $0 per trade. So you don't have to pay anything to trade in TD Ameritrade. So I like that aspect of it. So if you do it, again, going back to the automatic savings, if you set up an automatic withdrawal from your bank into TD Ameritrade, $10 a week, $50 a week, $50 a month, maybe that's what I started. I started out with $50 a month, and then I waited a year. And I went and looked what I had in there in a year, and that's when I started to buy stocks. And so you can't just up and buy a stock. You have to have money available in your brokerage account to do that. And it takes a while. So you deposit money in your brokerage account, it may not be available for trade up until 24 to 48 hours, right? So if a stock drops and you see like on the news or some friend is telling you, hey, this stock went really low, you need to go buy it, and you ain't got no money in your brokerage account, by the time you're ready to buy it, that stock probably would have gone up, right? So establish an automatic draft of, again, start small, $5, $10, $20, $50 a month. Allow those funds to build up in that brokerage account, and then you'll be ready to purchase stocks. Now, I ain't going to get into how to purchase stocks. That's a whole nother lesson for a whole nother day or whatever, but I really just want to give you these financial tips to end out 2019, start 2020 fresh with some really good financial habits that will lead to us being more financially disciplined in the year 2020. So again, happy Kwanzaa, Habari Gani, Umoja, which is unity, to strive for and maintain unity within our families, community, nation, and race. As always, guys, happy finances, happy investing, happy saving. I love you guys.